Are you ready for the VAT change in 2011? From the 4th of January 2011, the standard VAT rate will change from 17.5% to 20%. The information and advice contained in this session is not definitive and should be used in conjunction with the documentation we have already provided you, along with the information provided by the HMRC. To review the HMRC information, please visit the above webpage. Invoices raised from the 4th of January onwards will need to have the new rate applied to them. You may need to be able to enter in transactions at the old 17.5% rate in order that you can correctly post older purchase invoices into your system, or correctly create credit notes for older 17.5% invoices. Access's recommendation is to change the existing VAT rates that are currently set to 17.5% to 20%. Additionally, where you need to post transactions at the older 17.5% rate, you will need to create a new VAT rate to enable this posting. We recommend that you test this change on a copy of your live data as soon as possible. The live change should be made on the 4th of January before you commence processing with no other users in the system. Pre-changeover backup. You must take a backup of your data prior to making the VAT rate changes on the 4th of January and retain this backup for audit and reference purposes. You should also make a note of your last nominal ledger audit number that you used prior to the change by printing the audit trail. The audit trail is designed to log every transaction entered in the system in audit number order. If you have never run this report before, it may take a while to display. To run the report, go to your nominal ledger, transactions, journal reports and audit. Select to print to screen and click the green tick. When the report is displayed, scroll down towards the last page and make a note of your last audit number. To clear this report down, close the window, select the printer icon and click the green tick to print. You will receive the above message. Click the Yes button and this will clear down the report. VAT return. Please print off and retain your VAT return figures as at the 31st of December. To do this, go to System Control, VAT, VAT Return and click the print icon. Select to print to screen and then enter the period range up to the 31st December. Click the green tick and the Yes icon and this will produce a summary VAT return for your transactions including 17.5%. Click the P icon in the top right hand corner to print this report. Select Print Report, select the required printer and click OK. When you come to update your VAT return, if the period straddles the changeover date, it will include transactions at both 20% and 17.5%. If you have not upgraded to Horizons V5, then the supporting transaction reports will only be able to display the text 20% when referencing the rate. Modified systems. If you currently run modifications or have third-party systems integrating into your accounts, we highly recommend that you test the VAT change procedure as soon as possible. This should be done on a standalone machine with the account software, including your modifications or integration, against a copy of your live data. For more information on how to do this, please contact the support team. How to make the rate changes. You must invoice all December sales invoices by the end of December before raising any sales orders or invoices for January. You will need to log in as a user that has access to system control, for example master, and ensure that all users are out of the system. Select System Control, VAT and VAT Rates. Highlight your existing standard VAT rate, usually 1, and click on Edit Mode. Change the rate to 20% and click the green tick to save. Now highlight a VAT code in the list from 2 to 7 that isn't currently being used. In this case, we will select rate code 3. Click on Edit and change the rate to 17.5% and change the description to Old Standard VAT Rate. Click the green tick to save your changes. You should end up with a VAT code for 20% and a VAT code for the old rate of 17.5%. This old rate will be used for posting invoices from suppliers that feature the old rate and for raising credit notes that relate to invoices with the old VAT rate. If you use any other 17.5% codes, for example EU transactions, you will need to apply the same process for each of these codes and update them to 20%. For example, VAT code A, click on Edit, change to 20% and click the green tick to save. If you set up an additional 17.5% code to cater for older EU acquisitions, you will need to create a new code at the bottom of the list. Click on Edit, select a blank entry on the list and enter your new rate. In our case, we are going to call this B and pre-2011 acquisition tax. You must ensure that you select the correct category of VAT for EU treatment. Click the green tick to save your rate changes. If there are already sales orders or purchase orders in the batch that were entered prior to changing the rate on VAT code 1, then they will still have the old VAT value on them. If the sales order should have the new rate of 20% VAT and the recalculated value, you will need to edit the order lines. To do this, go to your sales order process batch, highlight the required order, click on Edit, go to your detail area and reselect the VAT code. You will need to tab for the VAT amount to update. Click the green tick to save your changes. Alternatively, Access have now entered a routine into the system to allow you to mass change batch sales orders or purchase orders in the system. To use this routine, go to System Control, Data Utilities, Utilities, and recalculate VAT on batch transactions. Say yes. Please ensure the VAT rate is correct. Click the green tick and you will receive the following warning. This will confirm the VAT rate that it will be picking up in the routine against the batched transactions. Please ensure that you have already updated the VAT rates to 20% via the System Control VAT rates. Click the yes to continue running the routine. Once finished, you will receive the above message. Click OK and the routine is complete. If you require further help on changing your VAT rates, please contact the support department or refer to the documentation we have previously sent you.